everybody, it's Mark with Mark Makes It Easy in Athens Ford, and today I'm going to show you the 2015 Ford Focus sedan and the hatchback. Let's check them out. So let's hop in here. Now, one thing I always point out is that on the doors of our cars we put these little reflectors you can see right there. Excuse the darkness because of the sun, but that's there so that in the event someone's coming barreling down the road, they won't hit your door, they'll see the reflector. So all of my Focus fans, the first thing you'll notice is they changed the button layout a lot. All of the buttons here in the center console have been changed. You'll notice that it has the USB port down here. It's the newer version of the USB port. It's really nice. It's the one that charges you faster. Your 12 volts there. You'll notice that the sync screen has been changed up a little bit. I really like it. I think it's cleaner. It's a black background with a splash of blue at the bottom. I really like it. You've got 2 FM, 2 AM. Of course, you've got Bluetooth audio. You've got the ability to use the USB memory stick if you've got one. CD player, of course, line in. And you can download mobile apps and use them through your sync system, which is really cool. Over here to the steering wheel, you'll notice they changed the way it looks quite a bit. They changed the buttons. They're a little smaller and more angular, and I really like it. I think it's a fresh, clean look for the buttons on the steering wheel. All your stuff here is going to correspond with the radio. All your stuff here is going to work this screen up here, and then your cruise control is obviously built in here. The screen up here hasn't changed much, so I'm not going to get into too much detail on it. My key, full trip computer with distance to empty timer, 2 trip computers actually, and you're going to have settings and the like. The gauge cluster's been changed quite a bit. It's got a little different shape to it. Just makes it a little bit more athletic. This particular Focus is the SE Sport package. So remember I said that earlier. That means that gets you paddle shifters. There's your upshifter and your downshifters here. Just makes it so you can drive it and have a little more fun driving it. It is an automatic, as you see, but you can put it into the sport mode on the automatic power shift transmission, and you can shift the gears and have a little bit more fun driving. Other things to note: automatic headlights. They're in the automatic setting now. Your trunk releases on the bottom left, fog lights on the top left, and then your dimmer is the 2 right-hand side buttons of that little panel there. Power windows, power locks, keyless entry, all that stuff standard. Lifetime powertrain warranty here at Athens Ford. Oh, one other thing that's on this particular Focus, you're gonna have a hard time seeing it, but it has the sunroof here. The controls are gonna be right here. Forgive the lighting, it's because I'm pointing the camera towards where the sun is, but controls for it are here. It's tilt and slide, so you've got both features there, and you've got your sunglass holder here. And I do like to mention this, I wear a pair of Oakley gas cans, and it's important to me to note that our sunglasses holders will hold aviators and odd shaped sunglasses perfectly, where some of our competitors will not. They'll only hold like your standard readers, so that's important. Let's hop out real quick. I'll show you the back of the car and the difference between this and the hatchback. Real quick before I show you the back seat, I've adjusted both front seats to a position where I could comfortably ride, and I'm going to show you how much space is here in the back seat. So I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm in the back seat. Turn my camera around. I've got plenty of knee room. I mean, I got plenty. I can spread out here and you know, get comfortable. And with the door closed, I'm good. And I could ride in that driver's seat. I mean, I'll get out and show you if you like, or I'll take pictures or whatever if you need me to. But I moved the seats in the front to where there's more than enough space for me to ride up there. And as you can see, plenty of space back here. A couple quick things to point out. Your cup holders are going to be in the doors down there. Those are actually, you can see the little catch there. And then you've also got another holder here for stuff, and it'll also catch stuff falling out of your pocket. I really like that feature. You also have a storage container down here. I failed to mention this when I was showing you the front, but this center console here, center console area, this pops up. You got another USB port, your line in, charging port, and then this little handy you know, storage space here. Anyway, since I failed to show you that, let's hop out and I'll show you the trunk. Oh, also worth noting, in the back there are they used to call these map pockets on the back of the seat. I just called them junk catchers because really no one uses maps. They all have Google Maps or, you know, iPhone, and they use the Apple Maps. But you can put all kind of stuff in these. They're really big, and some brands have actually stopped building them. Ford has not, but you can see it just like swallows my arm. So that's really cool. Now, essentially the Focus is the same. I always tell people from the pillar here, okay, from this pillar back is where they're different between the hatchback and the sedan. obviously. So I'm going to show you those differences right now. One thing to note, both of these are going to have the backup camera standard, and it's right there on the trunk. Now, one important thing is to mention is that our backup cameras are all panoramic. Every Ford car has a panoramic backup camera, and what does that mean? It means that you can see much wider than the track of the car. I would say if I was the back of the car, you can see everything over there and everything over there. Here's your trunk space. It's kind of hard to see. I'll move the camera around because the sun is pretty bright today. But plenty of trunk space here. Plenty of space for whatever you might need to stow. Your spare tire is up under this piece here. It's right there. There's also a funnel in there. I've always had customers ask me about the funnel. It's for the easy fuel system. I'll show you that now. Ford borrowed this from Ford Racing, and essentially what you do is you pull up to the gas pump and you put the handle in there. There's no need for taking a cap off. Just keeps the fuel off your hands. It's a really nice feature. That's on every Ford. So onto the hatchback. Whoops. Sorry, the door was locked. So there is a release button on both keys, hatchback or sedan, for the trunk and or the back hatch. It's right here. You double tap it like I just did and it opens it. Here's your big difference, all right? So the hatch opens up really wide on the Ford Focus hatchback, as you can see, and there's plenty of space back here to accommodate all your stuff. This piece does come out. I always mention that. It's as simple as popping these loose and lifting the thing out. There's two of these holding it up. So that piece does come out, and you got plenty of space there, plenty of space there. So let me do a quick walk around on them again. And so guys, let me know, which do you prefer? Are you a sedan driver or are you a hatchback driver? Me personally, I could go either way. The utility of the hatchback is amazing. You've got so much space, the seats fold flat, you can carry your dogs with you. I mean, it's just a great car. But the sedan is very sporty looking. It looks, you know, like a little race car. So it's, to me, just as attractive as the sedan. It's just a matter of opinion. So add me on Facebook, check out my Instagram. All of it's Mark Makes It Easy and Car Guy Mills, and let me know, which do you prefer? Are you a hatchback or a sedan? www.markmakeseateasy.com. Mark Mills at Athens Ford. My phone number if you need me or if you want my help, 678-206-8272. Again, 678-206-8272. Bye.